Payoff pitch is hit deep into left. That one is back, and it is out of here into the bullpen. The 1-0 pitch to MS. It's hit deep into left. This one is back and gone. This one's hit into right. This one is back and in the stands. This one is hit deep into left. This one is back into the bullpen. It is gone. The 1-1 pitch. And that one is hit deep. It's over the monster. Goodbye. Lines up, throws it. 2. Swing and a miss on an inside pitch. Good day, everyone. Welcome. We are here back at Dodgers Stadium tonight for another NABB World Series game. Very exciting. I'm pretty sure they already did their lineups and the anthem and all that, so we're about to get to the playing right about now. So I think everything's set to start, and really it's just gonna... I think they're just going to come out of their dugout soon enough after this quick intermission. They usually do the pitcher's music. Not really sure where they are. It looks like they're kind of taking BP. They were taking BP. Tonight will not be a dual cast, which means that it will not be acting as a regional network broadcast. It will just be a neutral broadcast tonight. And honestly, I'm very excited to do that because that means I'll be able to make all the calls for all the teams, basically, both teams. And I'm very excited about that. And today, Musty will be taking the mound, and we are going to get this thing started tonight. Summit leading off for the Blue Jays. Musty on the mound for the Dodgers. As the first pitch will come soon. Here's the first pitch. Swung and missed on a strike. Up and in. And it's 0-1 now. Sinker there. It's a ball. 1-1. Musty Flower has pitched before, obviously, and he's very good at it, no doubt about it. But sometimes he does have his bad moments. Sometimes he does have his good moments, and sometimes he's dominant. Sometimes he's just all right. Sometimes. We'll just have to find out what type of game it is for him today, as he throws a strike there to even up the count 2-2. Count runs full on an inside knuckleball now. The payoff pitch is hit into left. That should be catchable, and it is. And the first out of the game is a pop out to left field, and Musty has his first out on the board. Now up to bat will be Ed. First pitch to Ed is taken for a ball, 1-0. Executive Ed is a great hitter. He hit a home run last night, and he hits that one foul into the stands. Ball there. This one's hit into right field this time, and it's going to get down for a base hit. And Executive Ed will be able to run some bases. It looks like he might have himself a double, and he does. He is on second. Musty, obviously kind of shooken up about that. As it will be Wild Boys, who was not here last night, stepping up to bat. This one's a soft hit there, and it'll get past the fielders for a base hit. Executive Ed will stay on 3. No one covering second, but Wild Boys does not run. And Musty has given up back-to-back hits as Summit will come back up. And not sure what he's doing there. He may... Oh, he's putting someone... Okay. He was putting someone on base. Or, excuse me, not on base, but in position. Musty pitching to Summit, who was his first out of the inning and of the game. This one's hit into right field, foul. The 1-1 pitch taken. And a swing and a miss there, and it's 1-2 now, or excuse me, 2-2. Ball taken there. This one's hit into right field, caught, line drive, and runners will remain on their bases. As it will be Executive Ed coming up to bat, and I'm pretty sure Summit will take his place. First pitch to Ed for this at-bat is taken for a ball. This one's hit into left, grounded by Cug. Easy out there, and that will be the third out of the inning. Executive Ed with the ground out, not able to come up with anything. Blue Jays leave 2 runners on bases, and the score will remain 0 for both teams heading into the bottom of the first. Cug leading off yet again for the Dodgers. He led off last night. And it will be Trout. I'm pretty sure that's Trout. No, not Trout. Sorry, not Trout. But it will be Mike, who is on the mound tonight. First pitch to Cug is hit into right fair, and Executive Ed will get there for the ball and he will not go to second. It's a base hit for Cug. First pitch hit. And the Dodgers have a runner aboard to start this game off for them. Mike probably not happy about that, obviously. Musty, the pitcher, starting pitcher, will now come up to bat. Hits this one into right, and caught just by the foul line. And a first pitch hit turns into a first pitch out. And Mike has himself a out. It'll now be Zayas who comes up to bat. And I've been getting it wrong this whole time. I've been confusing the pitcher and the batter. It's not Mike who's starting. The Blue Jays don't have a Mike. And yet again, another first pitch hit, and he's going to be safe at second. And Zayas delivers for the Dodgers, and now there's runners in scoring position for the Dodgers. It is Nate Bear who's on the mound. I'm so sorry, aka just Nate. Keep making those mistakes. I kind of need to fix myself on those. Now comes up is Best, who will take a ball, and the first pitch hit streak, no matter if it's an out or a base hit, the streak is now ended. The 1-0 is swung and missed on a ball, fastball up and away. 1-1. So Nate has given up 2 base hits and an out, and yet his pitch count remains under 9, which I find very impressive, as this one is hit foul. Summit will make a diving attempt, but will not get there. Here's the 1-2. Hit into left. It's a hard hit, but it will not be fair. And a souvenir ball delivered from Best. Cug taking a strong lead there. However, there are no infielders for the Blue Jays. So unless Nate ran really fast to second base, he would basically be safe. Close ball there. You know, at the start of the game, whatever the pitcher throws is 90% of the time that's what they intended to throw. Not even 90, just 99%. And takes a ball there, and the count will run full now. And I have to be off the mic really quick, but I will still be doing the camera.
Hitting off the bottom of the second inning for the Dodgers. First baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Now coming up to bat is Bro after the pop-up there from Best on a full count. First pitch to Bro is taken for a sinker. Dodgers have worked their way up here. Musty said in VC last night that he was very excited. He felt like this could be their season. As Nate will temporarily step off of the rubber. Back on, throwing his second pitch to Bro. Delivered to home plate. And it will be another ball, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch delivered to Bro is swung and missed on a slider. It was a good swing and a miss, though, despite it being a ball, since it was clipping the zone. Again, in Carnivis, the ball has to be halfway in for it to be a strike. Like right there, that's halfway in, almost halfway in, so it's considered a strike. 2-2 pitch from from Nate is swung and missed on, and that is the third out of the inning, the 6th out of the inning, third out of the frame, and Bro is retired. Musty stepping back on the mound for the Dodgers, and it will be Wild Boys leading it off for the Blue Jays. First pitch is a good strike there. The 0-1 pitch is hit into left, and it will get down for a base hit, but a long throw to first, and he will be, that's very close, but it looks like he's out. They counted it as an out. Oh my goodness. He missed the dive. Wild Boys missed the dive. And I'm pretty sure they're going to call that an out unless they decide to challenge that. But it looks like Nate Bear will step into the box. Nate, very confident with his bat. Probably really confident with his bat after pitching a 3-out half. Wild Boys with a embarrassing error, but Nate, looking up to make up for it, hits it foul into the second deck, a long one. Here's the 1-1 from Musty. Statute, and it's a slider outside for a ball. 2-1. Hitting to right. This time it will not be fair, but instead in the third deck. Count remains 2-2. Or excuse me, count turns 2-2. Two-two pitch is a ball, and count runs full now. On a knuckleball inside, it looked like. The payoff pitch from Musty is hit into left, and I'm pretty sure that is fair. And no, it is not. A foul home run from Nate. Payoff pitch from Musty, coming right up. Second payoff pitch coming to the plate. It will be a ball, and Nate walks. And the Blue Jays gain their base runner back after Wild Boys misses his dive and is out at first. And it will be Summit stepping back in. Strike took in there and make it 0-1. Check swings, and it's a ball. 1-1. And this one is hit way into right and out of here. The Toronto Blue Jays strike first this game with a 2-run shot from Summit. And that's how it will get started. Summit with a 2-run blast to right field. The leadoff hitter makes up, and, well, doesn't make up, but proves why he's leadoff. As Executive Ed will now come up. And Musty taking his time here. Steps back in. Here's the first pitch to Ed from Musty, and it's hit deep into left and out of here. Back-to-back home runs for the Blue Jays. Ed will touch them all this time. Musty probably not really happy about that one. Obviously, no one wants to give up back-to-back homers, especially on 2 consecutive pitches. As Wild Boys will step in. Score now is 3-0 Blue Jays. And the same score that they started out with yesterday. Musty delivers. Taken for a fastball. Taken, it's for a strike, is what I meant. It was a fastball, though. Musty throws the second pitch. It's a knuckleball barely inside, and it will be 1-1. Hit there. Grounded by Cug to Bro for the second out. And it's now Nate who will come up to bat. Last at-bat, he drew a walk in the same inning, mind you. Musty looking to redeem himself. Ducky teleports to him for some reason. Again, taking his time. Probably deciding what to throw. Pitch is delivered. Missing the pitch clock violation. And it's 1-0 after a slider is thrown inside. The 1-0 pitch is a good strike there. A changeup. 1-1. 1-1 pitch is, again, another good strike, and it's now 1-2 on Nate. Nate staring down both strikes, though they were very good. Here's the 1-2 from Musty, and it looks like it is a ball, 2-2. 2-2 pitch is hit into right field and catchable, and it is. And that frame and the inning is halfway done now. Nate stepping back onto the mound after flying out to left. Or excuse me, to right. I'm just confusing all my words today, aren't I? Jeez. Cug leading off for the Dodgers this inning. Takes a fastball inside. Nate at 15 pitches stepping on the mound, thrown his 16th right there and about to throw his 17th. Pretty average for a pitcher, I would say, but I guess a little over. Probably not the pitch count that you exactly want. I'll just say that. Taking his time. Nate will probably get the pitch clock violation here. And I feel like that's a pitch clock violation. That's got to be, right? Unless they're calling time, because Alex just stepped back in. I don't know what's going on. This is awkward, isn't it? The box should turn gray at any moment. Nate steps off the mound. Not sure what's going on here with Nate. Again, I don't have access to chat or anything, so I'm unable to read anything that they could possibly be saying. But it looks like he's talking about something about first base, so maybe that could be it. As it looks like he will run to first. I'm not sure what's going on or who that is. Okay, Nate back on the mound, actually pitching this time. The 1-0 to Cug is hit into left field and caught. 1 out is on the board for the Dodgers. Musty Flower now batting. Stares at a strike for 0-1. 0-1 pitch is a ball outside. And it's 1-1 now. I'm just paying attention to Vamp down there who's like trying to move Donald Trump. Which, an NPC, by the way, not the actual one, obviously. I'm just going to say that in case I get flagged for it. But this one's hit barely fair, and Ed is there to catch it. And throws that way into the stands, off the screen. We love. Zayas will swing and miss at a ball. 0-1. takes a ball there. 1-1. Hit and fair. Will it get past Ed? The question is, will it be extra bases? Zayas will not round first fully and does not go halfway, and it's a base hit for Zayas. And perfect inning is over. Now batting best. Nate delivers, and it's a fastball ball. The 1-0 pitch to Best is down the middle, a knuckleball, and he took. And 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for a fastball. Took 3 straight pitches, one of which being a knuckleball mid, which I kind of find concerning. The 2-1 is a good strike there. Pretty sure due to my camera angle kind of being diagonal, it may look like not most of the ball is in, but it's still considered a strike. And he goes down looking. Best, who took a knuckleball mid, stares at every pitch he's seen that at bat, as the Dodgers will now take the field. It's Hard Kung leading off for the Blue Jays. As Musty seems to be taking his time, but he's back on the mound. Blue Jays leading by 3, looking to make it 4 or more coming into the third. Hit into right and foul. Oh, and 2's the count on Hard Kung. Musty needs one more strike to get him out. First at bat by Kung, and he swings and misses for the strikeout. It is now Mel who will take the bat. Ball there outside. – 1-0. Curveball inside, 2-0. Hit into left, and it will be foul. Musty with the 2-1, swing and a miss, 2-2. Ball taken there, 3-2. Hit. Caught in right field. It's 2 outs on the board now. Strike there to start things off. Ed, who hit a home run in his last at-bat. The 0-1 is a strike, and Ed laid down a bunt. kind of taunting him after he took a strike and then took another to make it 0-2. Let's see if he can redeem himself here. And he takes a ball this time. 1-2. And swings and misses at a high fastball after laying down the bunt as a taunt to Musty, I assume. He strikes out swinging after taking 3 pitches, 2 of which were strikes. And he will now head to right field. Dodgers batting now. Musty looking to make these flags that you see on the screen season 11. As it will be Nate who steps back up to bat. And Nate taking his time, it looks like. Musty is 3 batters away. He will be batting soon. 3 batters away, I'm pretty sure. Musty will be batting. Right. So it will be Bro who leads off for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 3rd. Nate taking his time here. Again, I'm not sure why.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Not sure what's going on. Nate finally steps on after that short intermission there. Bro leading off for the Dodgers here in the 3rd. The first pitch to Bro is hit into left field and down. There's no outfielder. There's no left fielder at the wall. Bro will round second, going for 3rd. He hasn't gotten to the ball yet. He's rounding 3rd. He will stay there as Ed finally makes his way into the infield. And a leadoff triple for Bro. And there's a runner in scoring position for the Dodgers already to start things off. Wow. Nate, who is nowhere to be seen now. It's just Ed on the field. The heck? Where'd he go? Unless he got anti-cheated or something. We're going to head into a quick intermission just really quickly. It looks like they're taking their time here. You're watching Rue Networking. Thank you all for sticking around. 3-0 here in Los Angeles in World Series Game 4. LAD leads 2-1. The Dodgers looking to make it 3-1. As it'll be Ducky who leads off for the Dodgers. Takes a ball. No, he doesn't. It's hit into left. And this one will get down as well off of a missed dive, and the ball disappears. That should be a ground rule double, but nevertheless, it will be Bro who scores, and the Dodgers are on the board. 3-1 Blue Jays. And Ducky will take second. Nate gives up back-to-back hits on consecutive pitches, and he pitches while the lights are still going on. It's a ball anyways. Though, to be fair to Nate, it really isn't his fault since, well, the first one was due to no left fielder, and the second one was due to sloppy dive there by the left fielder that was there. And it looks like he took another ball to make it 2-0 now. Two-0 pitch comes in, and it's a strike inside, 2-1. Ducky taking the lead here. The 2-1 pitch is hit into left. This one should be caught, and it will be. No tag up, and he will remain on second. One out now. Runner in scoring position still, and it will be Musty who comes up to bat. Three and one. Runner in scoring position. Tying run comes up to plate, and a ball to make it 1-0. Musty hits this one deep in, not deep, but into left, and another catch there. No tag up, obviously, and 2 outs now on back-to-back flyouts to left.
Number 25, Tommy.
Xaya is up to bat, and will swing and miss at a strike there to make it 0-1. Had a ball, excuse me, as he hits this one into right field, going back at the wall, and it won't be out of here, but it's at the wall, and he has himself a base hit. Tying run. If there's pegs, he might have been out. And it wasn't the tying run, excuse me, but the game is now a 1-run deal. And the Dodgers make it 3-2. And it looks like the ball went out of play, but they aren't going to call that a ground rule double. So runner will remain on first. And now the go-ahead run comes up to the plate. Best, who flew out in his last at-bat, swings and misses at a sinker there. Oh and 2 for Best. Can he make up for the 2 strikes? Let's see it here. Hit into left, and it will get down, but it is foul in the stands. Special guest appearances here, coming to watch the game here in LA. And it's taken for 1-2. And 1-2 is hit into right, and it will be caught by Ed. And we will head to yet another one of those intermissions where I have to leave the camera on. So apologies for that, but I will leave gameplay like this just temporarily. And we will be right back after this. Thank you for watching Grew Networking, and the mic is turning off now. Back here, and apologies, looks like the Blue Jays got a run. Cug is now in. Sorry for that quick intermission there in terms of the mic. But we are back here, and it is Mel up to bat for the Blue Jays. Hits this one into right field, and caught. Cug delivers. Fastball in for a strike. Oh, 0-1 is hit into right, and it will get past the right fielder who dives for it for some reason. Ed is heading for second, and he will get there. A stand-up double as the ball is thrown to third. Ed has himself a base hit. Extra base hit, too. Extra bases hit. First pitch to Nate is hit into left, and it will get past him. Was that? No, it was not out of here, but it was off the wall. And Nate has himself a ground rule double, and Ed will score. 5-2 Blue Jays. Interesting hit there. Mel up to bat. And Mel hits this one into right. Out of here. Mel with a home run. 2-run home run. And the Blue Jays put up 4 in this inning. Ed now up to bat after that home run. Second time batting after a home run this game, funny enough. Takes a sinker. Hits this one into left, foul. Base hit for Ed. And about the same way, too. He's running halfway. Will he make it? I'm not sure. Was he off the bag? It's up to the umpire. No call made yet, and he's out. Ed, with a base running error there, missed the bag. And after getting a double, he gets about a similar hit there. Tries to run the second, but he isn't so lucky that time. And does Tor challenge indeed. That was a very close play. For right now, it stands as the second out. But looks like they will be challenging. Or are they? Looks like they will not. He is out. And Cug will now pitch to Nate, who had himself a ground rule double last time up to bat. First pitch to Nate this at-bat is taken for a ball. Los Angeles Dodgers looking to get the third out here to head into the bottom of the fourth after giving up 4 this inning. Three and 0 now. Will Nate walk? Let's find out here. He will. 4-pitch walk. And Nate will walk all the way to first. And that brings up Mel, who hit a home run last time he was up to bat. And he hits this one into left field. Gets down for a foul ball, 0-1. Cug taking his time here. Finally delivers. Statues a strike. Oh and 2. Change up inside for a ball. Two up to bat. Hit into left, and it will get down. And he will be safe at first and safe at second after both diving into their bases. Runners in scoring position now and on first for the Blue Jays. Runners on first and second with Ed up to bat. He takes a ball. Ed, who got out last inning after hitting the ball all the way to the right field wall and then out at second, hits this one foul. Oh no, it's fair. What? That looks so foul to me. And Nate comes home. Runners remain on first and second, and it's 8-2 Blue Jays. That looks so foul to me. That's so weird. It's like that. What the heck? Okay. Blue Jays making their presence known here in Game 4. Caught by Ducky, and that's going to be the third out of the half. Amazing catch there by Ducky. And it's now the Dodgers' turn to bat. If the Blue Jays put up 4 more runs and the Dodgers can't hit any more runs, then I'm pretty sure it's a mercy. And that would be the first mercy on Rue Networking as well. 1-0. Hit. Foul. That's time. That's foul. There you go. That one's foul. 8-2 now. Sinker above the strike zone. 2-1. 2-1 count comes up to the plate. Lifted into left field and caught by Mel for the first out. Ducky now up to bat. Takes a slider down low for a ball. Hesitates on that inside fastball there. 2-0. Statues that one. No, he doesn't. Hit foul. 2-1. Two-one pitch. Taken, and it's 3-1. Nate at 52 pitches. His accuracy is definitely going low. And he needs to work around that if he wants to get them out here. But he throws a ball. Hit. Caught. Wow. Okay. And then now he's running around the bases for whatever reason. Not sure why. But that was the second out. Very weird hit as Cameron takes his first at-bat of this game.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Taken for a ball. Well, no, a strike swung and missed on. This one's hit into left. Foul. The 1-2 is taken. Count evens up 2-2. Hit into right. That one will get down. Ed diving but doesn't make it. And Cameron has himself a double. Runners in scoring position for the Dodgers. Cug here looking to cut down the lead to 4. Takes a fastball up there. 1-0. Ball there. 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ball. Did I just say ball? What am I saying? It's 2-1. It's a strike. He hits this one into left, and that one is caught for the third out. I'm just mixing up my words today, man. I need to focus. Mel gets the third out for the Blue Jays, and it's their turn to bat heading into the 5th after putting up a run in the 4th to make it 8-2. Mel now comes back after hitting a home run 2 at-bats ago. It looks like it'll be Cameron now taking the mound for the Dodgers. Third pitcher for the Dodgers this game. It's up to Mel to welcome him. Here's the first pitch. A strike. A good sinker there. 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch coming up here. Knuckleball inside. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit into left field, and that one will get down in the stands. It's foul. Here's the 1-2. Got him looking, and that's a strikeout for Cameron to start off his pitching tonight. Mel strikes out looking, and that's how he will go down this inning. Ed showing off the bunt to Cameron as a taunt. Let's see if it will stay true. It's hit into left, and first pitch will be dropped. Awkward hit there, and he's going to second, and it gets past Musty somehow. That was weird, but it's a double for Ed. And an awkward hit there. Ed is now on second. Runners in scoring position. And it's Nate up to bat with the runners aboard. Possibly can make it 10-2. Hit into right. That's going to get down. He's going to be thrown out at first. No, he won't. Excuse me. No run to home. And that is runners on corners now. There are runners on corners after Nate singles. Ed moves to third. Dangerous for the Dodgers if they get bases loaded here and then a grand slam. I'm pretty sure that will be mercy. Not sure if it's auto mercy. I'm not sure if the Dodgers will get one more at-bat attempt. I feel like that would be fair, but if they hit a home run here, if Mel hits a home run, which he did not too long ago, then it will be 1 run away from a mercy. And in the World Series, that is not what you want. Here's the first pitch to Mel. Takes for a knuckleball inside. The 1-0 pitch coming up to Mel. Changeup down low. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch coming up, and it's 3-0 now. Cameron throwing ball after ball after ball here. Let's see if he's going to throw inside or if Mel is going to walk. The 3-0 is hit into right. That's down. No, it's not. Double play for the Dodgers, and they get out of the jam. Bottom of the 5th we go. Score will remain 8-2 off of a double play. Amazing sportsmanship there. Grounded by Bro to Musty, who returned through to Cameron. 3 possessions of the ball there, and it's now Musty Flower to lead off. Down by 6. Musty looking to cut that down here in the 5th. First pitch to Musty is swung and hit into right. That's going to be caught by Ed, running and catching it. And a first pitch out from Musty. Zayas comes up now. swung and missed on a ball down low. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball there, and it's 1-1. Nate at 65 pitches now. He's pitched this entire game up to this point, with run support giving them a lead of 6. Hits this one to right, and that will get down. Ed tries to jump for it, but he doesn't get it. It gets past him as well, rolling, and he's going to stay on second for a double. Runners in scoring position for the Dodgers now. 8-2. It's up to Bro to decide if they will score or not. With 1 out, runner on second. First pitch is taken, a fastball way up there. Hit into left. It will get down. Dive by Mel. Thrown to third, and he's safe. Throws to second, and he's safe there too, unless they count pegs. Wait a minute. There's 3 Blue Jays players. I think he might be out. I think. Not sure. I don't know. Well, there's Nate, Ed, and Mel. They need 4. And yeah, that will be the second out. Bro running to second and lets his greed get up to him, and the payment is an out. 2 outs now, but runner is on third. It's Cameron with the bat. '70th pitch coming up here. It's a swing and a miss at an inside fastball. 1-1. Strike there, a sinker. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 to Cameron. Hit, and it is a slow roller to Ed. I don't think he's going to be thrown out at first. He won't. And there is a runner that scores for the Dodgers now. 8-3. Lead is cut down to 5. And a home run here could cut down the lead to 3 if Cug decides to. Check swings on a ball inside. 1-0. Eight to 3 is the score. Cug hits this one into right. That one's going back at the warning track, and it will be a diving catch by Ed. Alex is in the way. Get out of the way, Alex. Jeez. Ed with the diving catch. And that will be the 3rd out of the inning. 6th out of the inning. 3rd out for the Dodgers. Heading to the top of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays with the bats now. Cameron pitching yet again to Ed, who just made the diving catch. First pitch is hit into the same field and gets down. Cug gets it, preventing it from going to the wall, and runner on first. Ed has a base hit. The Blue Jays now need 5 runs to make it a mercy. It's Nate with the bat now. Cameron delivers his 13th ball, and 1-0. Hits this one into left, foul. along the wall. Third pitch to Nate coming up to the plate right now. Hit into left. Laser beam. It's at the warning track, off the wall, rolling into shallow outfield. Will Ed round third? He will. No, he will not. Not halfway, I'm pretty sure. And there's runners on first and third, or excuse me, second and third for the Blue Jays. With 0 outs, that's a really, really scary position for the Dodgers, and it's Mel who's up to bat, making it even more intense here. First pitch is taken for a ball, 1-0. Mel using the Manny Machado stance, and he hits one all the way to right, and you can forget about it. A second deck homer for Mel, and you barely see that at Dodger Stadium. Mel with a 3-run shot, 11-3 Blue Jays, and the lead is now 8. Ed coming up to bat now, showing off his bunt for some reason. Jeez, it's like the camera turning on its own. Hit into right. This one's going back at the warning track almost, but caught for the first out. Nate, the score is 11-3, 0 runners on, 1 out, swings and misses at a strike there, 0-1. Hit into left, caught along the foul line, and there's 2 outs now. And who else but Mel, almost immediately after hitting that home run, is back up to bat. Let's see it here. Mel takes a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch coming up to the plate. Again, taken again. 0-2. Hits this one into the left. Going back at the track, and it will be gone! Another home run for Mel! And it's 12-3 Blue Jays, and the score is increased to a 9-run lead. Touch them all, Mel. Except for home plate, it looked like. Jeez. Mel. Solo shot. And it's Ed, who's up to bat. Swings and misses at a ball. Probably energetic after that home run from Mel. 1 run away from a mercy, I'm pretty sure. Hits this one. And caught by Musty Flower for the 3rd out. And the Dodgers are now down by 9, heading into the bottom of the 6th. They have 2 more innings to try to bat their way up, but it will be challenging. Official mercy rule in NABB is 10-run lead after the 3rd. And it's clearly past the 3rd now as Musty comes up to bat with a 9-run lead. Blue Jays just need 1 more as long as they shut down the Dodgers here and get 1 in on the 7th. But then again, I'm not sure if the Dodgers will have a chance for redemption. I'm not sure if they have a chance to bat again, so there's that. Throws that one inside, 1-1. And Musty launches this one into left. He is angry. Hammers it all the way to left. And the Dodgers cut down the lead to 8. Edging themselves away from the mercy rule. Makes sure to touch third there, Musty. And he has himself a home run. 12-4. Zaya is up to bat after that home run here. Still up by 8. Blue Jays probably not that worried. Hits that one barely foul. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 from Ed to Xayaz. Takes it for 1-1. Count now. Hits this one into right field and caught by Nate. And I forgot to mention that, but yeah, Nate is now on the mound. So gives up a homer to his first batter that he faces. Gets an out there. It's Bro up to bat now. Swings and misses at a fastball in. He's too focused on talking about the mercy rule. Swing and miss at another ball there. It's 0-2 on Bro. Hits this one. It's going to drop down. Mel is AFK. Bounces off the wall past him. Will he go to second? No, he won't. And he's on first for a base hit. Mel, after swinging and missing at 2 balls, finally connects and gets himself a base hit all the way to left field. And Executive Ed now pitches to Cameron, who hits this one into the third deck. Jeez Louise. Mel, who was AFK for a little bit, probably still couldn't have gotten there, but probably could have stopped it if he was there. Cameron with the 0-1 looks at a ball inside, and it's now 0-2. Swings and misses at a ball inside, and it's a strikeout for Ed. And the first one of his tonight, as Cug now steps up to bat. Takes a strike there, 0-1. Swings and misses there. Past him. 0-2. Same position Bro was in. Let's see what Cug will do. Swings and misses at another ball. That one was clipping the zone, though. And it is a 3-pitch strikeout for Ed. As we head into the top of the 7th here, Blue Jays looking to gain some runs before they can ultimately finish off the Dodgers in the bottom of the 7th is what they're looking for. It's Nate leading off for the Blue Jays this inning. Swings and misses way late at that one, 0-1. Swings and misses at another one there. 0-2 now for Nate. And takes a ball, 1-2. Cameron with the 1-2 pitch coming up to the plate. It's another ball. Count evens up 2-2. Swing and a miss out of strike there, and Nate is retired. Stepping up now will be Mel, who homered in his last appearance. Back-to-back ones, too. Back-to-back at-bats, back-to-back homers. For Mel. Sinker there. It's a strike, 0-1. Hits this one into left. That one will get down, thrown all the way to second for whatever reason. And it's a base hit for Mel. Homer here gives them a double-digit lead. It all comes up to Ed, who's showing off his bunt. Taunting. Hits it to left. Foul. 0-1. What will this bat do? Let's see it. 0-1. Hits it to left. Going back and... Is that gone? No, that was foul. 0-2. Okay. Foul homer. Almost a fair homer, but Cameron is excused out of it. Not excused. Here's the 0-2. Hit into left. Foul yet again. Not excused, but relieved from a home run. Will Ed leave a runner stranded, or will he get them going? Let's see it here. He hits it into right, and that one will get caught by Musty on the diving catch. And for Ed, he does nothing with the base runners and is retired after taunting. Nate now up to bat, who led off this inning. Hits it into right and foul into the second deck. Nate with a homer of his own tonight, I'm pretty sure. Executive Ed has a homer, and Mel definitely does. Every one of them has hit a home run tonight. Swings and misses at that, 0-2. Cameron looking to get out of this before they head into the bottom of the seventh. Let's see it here. Nate will take a ball there, 1-2. Takes a good ball there, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 from Cameron. Hit into right. It is gone out of here. And a home run for Nathan. It's a 10-run lead now for the Blue Jays. Is it? And Nate will round them all. And with that, the Blue Jays now have a 10-run lead. Play will continue, so that answers my question. Here it is, a strike there for Mel, 0-1. For another good strike there. 44 pitches, his accuracy is going to start getting low now. Here's the 0-2. Taken for a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 here is hit into right, a high ball, and caught by Musty. Bottom of the seventh we go. Blue Jays lead by 10. Not a good look for the Dodgers, who are looking to make a World Series winning run here. Musty said he expected the Blue Jays to sweep him, but it's not the case, obviously, after the Dodgers won 2 games. both games 2 and 3, but it looks like game 4 will be in the Blue Jays' favor. First pitch to Musty is a strike. Blue Jays 3 outs away from tying this World Series. Swing and a miss from Musty now, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 from Ed. Ed will get him out on a curveball mid, and Musty is retired from the inning. Now coming up to bat is Xayez. Swing and a miss there. It's 0-1. Second pitch is hit into left foul. Here's the 0-2. Xayez goes out swinging and trips. Wow. Okay. Swing and a miss there for Xayez, and he's retired. 2 outs now. 1 out away from tying the World Series for the Blue Jays. Let's see it here. It's up to Bro. He will swing early at a ball there. 0-1. Takes a ball there. Count evens up 1-1 now. For the Dodgers, it's starting to look over. Here's the 1-1. Another ball, 2-1. It's up to Bro to decide if this game will continue. Takes a strike there. Evens up. The count evens up yet again, 2-2. Here could be the payoff. Swing and a miss at another mid. This time it's a knuckleball, and that's the ball game. Ed retires all 3 batters he faces in the 7th, and he's gonna celebrate with his teammates now. And that's the ball game. Blue Jays win 4-3. Or excuse me, not 4-3. Whoa. The Blue Jays win 14-4, a 10-run lead, showing their dominance against the Dodgers, and everyone immediately leaves. Almost a snooze fest of a game, I would say. At least if you're a Dodgers fan. If you're a Blue Jays fan, this is probably a really good game. Well then, Blue Jays win with 14 runs, and the Dodgers have a measly 4 runs this game. That will be the final score of tonight, and with that, the World Series is now tied. Thank you all for watching Rue Networking, and we are signing off. Good night.